Well, our program started about 5 years ago in the little town of Milford.
Yep.
And so you have a little town and just everybody gets involved. There's a small area. Everybody gets excited. And it's good to see, when you move into an area like I had a conversation with a young lady just 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And she was so interested and so inviting for what we do, to learn that we're not a builder or a developer. We just build houses, but we build it for the community. And she understands the value of what we do for her community. And so when you come in and you talk to people like this that recognize that as we build wealth into individuals, we build wealth into their community.
Yeah.
And so we started in Milford. It was a smaller town, and people came out. Then we went to Bowling Green.
A little bigger.
Bigger town, the central part of Caroline County as far as courthouses there and stuff. And so we saw people come out. And then, again, our message of what we do and why we do what we do. And so we put up these houses, and they were expecting something of a lower end. And then they see what we were doing, especially when you start putting the siding on, all the lipstick on the pig, so to speak. And so the community gets more involved, and the churches get more involved. And we want to say that, churches like Fredericksburg United Methodist Church really got deeply involved in coming out and volunteering. And just had a great experience. And now we're standing in Ladysmith, and Ladysmith is a larger community. And so as we kind of spread the word of who we are and what we do and why we do what we do, then it's exciting to see people seriously 3 minutes ago just drawn to it because of the activity. They like watching bulldozers as well as I do. And you have a conversation with them, and they're so interested. 2 people this morning within the last 30 minutes was asking how they can get one of these houses. And so the last one I just talked to said she'd never thought that she could even get a house, more or less to get a house in this community.
Yeah.
And it's the awareness of how we go about building these homes in order for people to have a pathway. Well, that all comes through volunteers and community involvement. It's not only the people from the community, but the businesses of the community. And so as we come to Ladysmith, we've already been invited by the business people. So they just so welcoming. The whole concept of how people can have home ownership and build wealth into their community. So as we come in and more is being done, the more excitement, and it's through people like yourself who give us a voice to let people in the community know they can own a house.
You can own a house?
Or they can get involved to help somebody and own a house. And it's life-changing. It's always exciting to come in. At the end of the bill, you're kind of exhausted and wonder why you do what you do. But at the beginning of it, it's always fresh and brand new. And, just standing here with you today, smelling the dirt.
It is.
And so I would invite people to come out and smell the dirt with me and feel the excitement about getting these houses built.
And Mac, you'll teach them. You don't have to have a lot of skills. You don't have to have any skills. You'll teach them.
My CEO and I were talking about that same situation. I reminded him that I started building in Caroline County. I started building before there were building codes.
Wow.
And so even helped write a few of the building codes. And now 50 years later, I have the opportunity, and I desire to pass some of that wealth on to the community of what I know. We're looking for a lead carpenter right now. We can hire him immediately to come out And then some people just don't know there's an opportunity, and then some people know it's an opportunity, but they question themselves whether or not they can do it. We're not looking for people to know everything about building. You know, the processes we put up and do, you know, we have to develop processes of how to keep the quality in the house and the building codes, to meet the building codes. We build houses that exceed the building codes of the state of Virginia. So they don't need to know, they just need to come out and let me help them know and explain what we do and why we do the things that we do. So there's an opportunity out there for a young man that's maybe one day want to have his own construction company. Be ideal for him to come and let me mentor him through that process so he can develop his career path through Habitat. It'd be a great opportunity to come and let me share with him the 50 years of experience I have on building homes. And so come out, volunteers, you know, churches, we need churches to rally together and just love on these people and to help them build houses. There's a lot of opportunities to get involved.
It's an exciting time.
For me, it's a very exciting time, you know, because now, last year we built 8, this year is going to be 10 homes. So there's additional opportunities there.
A lot of
Same amount of time, but yeah, so it's but a larger community.
Yep.
So I feel confident that Caroline County and Ladysmith, surrounding areas will come out and support us in what we're doing.